Arsenal 0, PSG 1, Champions League first leg. Semi-final out of the way. Don't ask me if I'm going Paris. I still am. I still think we got a chance, but I've got to vent a little. I've got to vent a little, people. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm actually not sorry. Because, again, the lack of a plan B, the lack of attacking options has killed us. It's killed us. They're 1-0 up at our ground and they're bringing on Barcola with 20-25 to go. They're 1-0 up at our ground and they're bringing on Ramos with 10-15 minutes to go. They wanted more out of this. And to be honest, they should have got more out of this. Because as much as we needed the goal, they got the best chances in that second half. Especially at the end. You had Barcola hit it just wide, and then a couple minutes later, literally the same sort of lackluster defending allows Hakimi to pick a ball over the top, pull it down and smack it off the crossbar. And what did we have in that second half? What, free kicks and corners? Crowd chanting and getting up for free kicks and corners. Not good enough. Far from good enough. Odegaard. You see, Odegaard, I think I'm done. Strip him of the captaincy. Strip him of the captaincy come the end of this season. No word of a lie, that is exactly what we should do. Because every big game we've had over the last 2 months, every single one, even the ones we won against Real, he's hiding, missing. And it's exposed more than ever today. Because yeah, we can talk about Rice and it wasn't as good a performance as Real, PSG, Vitina in particular, running rings around our midfield. The Partey loss, heavy. But it shouldn't have been that heavy. We should have some sort of formula to deal with Partey being out in the midfield. Why? Because over the last 2 years, some of the transfer business has been about either phasing him out or thinking about the next step. But guess what? He can probably call the club and say, give me another year. I want 3 years after tonight. He didn't have to play a minute. His importance has gone up tenfold tonight without playing a minute. But on Odegaard, exposed fully tonight. Because it's all good and well giving it away at the Bernabeu. Hiding at the Bernabeu when we come out 2-1 winners, 5-1 on aggregate. It's all good. It's fine. You know, big up the players that played their part in that. But when we need our creative outlet, when we need our captain, two very different things, our creative outlet and our captain. There's two very different needs and wants that are both roles, and he has both roles. Both roles are his. Creativity, captaincy. So none of it. First half, they quietened down the crowd within 4 minutes. 4 minutes, walked through the midfield. Not only walk through the midfield, but then we don't even track Dembele. He passes it off to Kvara and he strolls onto the edge of the box. Kvara, there you go, mate. Bob is definitely your uncle. Finished it. Kissed off the post, 1-0 up. The Emirates atmosphere from then dead. You see the ballots? Dead. The atmosphere was crap tonight. Crap. And people misconstrued what I said in my fan cam after United as don't sing. Sing. Chant. Do what you need to do. Sneak a flare in. Not good enough. All round. Odegaard, the worst of the lot. At least in the first half, I see Saka. He's not getting no luck on the right. He comes over to the left. Picks out a ball. Martinelli should be scoring. I need to see it back, but he should be scoring. Lewis Skelly, our left back. Oh, he's in the middle of the park. Oh, there's a bit of space to run into. Runs into it. Oh, PSG player coming in. Let me hold him off. Martinelli, make your run. Feed him in behind. Beautiful ball. Martinelli should have 2 goals tonight. It's all good and well burying it when you're 1-on-1, 4-1 up at the Bernabeu. Free as a fucking falcon. Free as a bird. But today, 1-0 down first half, just before half time. Forget the Saka one for a sec. You're 1-on-1. You open your body out. Even I knew where you was going to go with it. The whole stadium knew where you was going to go with it. And you went there with it. Not good enough for Martinelli either. What, you think 3-4 games is going to trick me into being, oh, that's all right. You scored the 5th against Real. Not good enough. Not good enough. And he's one of the people to talk about how big this game is. And I get that. It is his biggest game. It's a lot of Arsenal fans' biggest game since supporting the club. The social media era. Generation Z, ZY, whatever letter you want to put there. I don't know what's next. But we didn't turn up. We didn't turn up. And that's inexcusable. Inexcusable. This is where I tell the French dons, go get Proton. No, we need Proton. We need Proton. So now is the time. Scan the QR code. Click the fucking link in the description, people. Get Proton VPN. Get Proton VPN. Protect yourself. Protect your data. Exclusive offer. Ain't even in the mood for it. Ain't even in the mood for it. But big them up. Big them up. Because they'll sponsor my match reaction for a meaningless Crystal Palace game too. That no one gives a shit about. So when it comes to these ones, when they're going to eat, because the ops are in the building, well, I shouldn't show them some love. I'm going to show them some love. Don't ask me about Proton. Ask Odegaard about that captain's armband that's on his arm. Ask Mikel Arteta why we don't have a plan B. Oh, Turkey, stop being negative. Look how we smoke Real. We don't need a plan B. Oh, don't we? Because I always said, if we go a goal down against Real, what's our plan B? I know our plan A is good enough 8-9 times out of 10. I know that. But what about the 1-2 times it's not good enough? One of them being tonight. Where is the plan B? What, Ben White coming on with 20 minutes to go? Benjamin White. Now, I know Timber picked something up. I saw it about 10 minutes before he even went to ground. He was hobbling. It didn't look good. It doesn't look good. We just have to hope that he's as good as he has been all season. When it looks like he's gone down with something and might miss a game or two, he comes straight back. If not, Ben White in, but forget that. Ben White coming on when we need a goal. All right, come on for Timber, protect him a little bit. But where is the attacking substitutions? Where is the midfield substitutions? Where? Odegaard saunters off on the 90th minute with Nwaneri coming on. Nwaneri, the same guy that started on the bench on the weekend because Sterling deserved the minutes or warranted the minutes. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Not enough rotation, not enough experimentation in the league games between all of the Champions League games. PSV, Real Madrid, and now this PSG one. Not enough. It didn't cost us over those 2 games against PSV and Real, but it cost us tonight because we had nothing to change it up. They brought Barcola on, energy, threat, should have scored. They brought Ramos on. All right, no threat, but the intent was there. The intent was there because we had nothing. We had nothing. Dembele left unattended in the first 4 minutes. What defensive powerhouse does that? Come on. We know our attack ain't the best in the world. Far from it. Not even the best in the fucking area. So lock up, do what you need to do defensively, read the game 10-20 minutes, and then change it up if you need to. Nah. Here you go, midfield open, no Thomas Partey. Let's see how much, let's show how much that exposes us within the first 5 minutes. Doué running rings around the couple man. Where's our magic? Where's our magic? Kvaratskhelia, market opportunity. You see that market opportunity? That came out of Mikel's mouth. And I praised Mikel no end last week and the week before. Because he deserved it. He fucking deserved it. Those back-to-back Real performances, 180 minutes, immaculate. Beautiful. But you see the 90 we've just seen tonight? I'll criticize it as much as I praise those 2 performances against Real. Because for such a tactical, smart, youthful manager, he sure is stiff. He sure is set in his ways. Enrique schooled him. Enrique, PSG schooled us tonight. Oh, we had our chances. Yes, if Martinelli bagged his chances at the end of the first half, probably a different game. Probably a different game. But he didn't. Surprise, surprise. Is that the first time we've seen that? No. Guess what else ain't a surprise? Odegaard missing, but we've seen that before as well. Another surprise, the length of time we are taking for free kicks, corners and throw-ins. Oh my God, we are booing PSG players for taking as long as we are taking for free kicks, corners and throw-ins. We are taking a minute on average for each set piece. A throw-in is taking 45 seconds. We need a fucking goal. We need to apply some pressure. What are we doing? Even the disallowed goal, look, I haven't seen it back. I've heard it's offside. It is what it is. But when Odegaard came off the ball to leave it to Rice, even the stadium said, yes, a sigh of relief. Odegaard, move! Because even his set pieces ain't doing it recently. Rice set piece in, Marino header, 1-1, feels great. 1 minute into the second half, shit, happy days. No. VAR steps in, takes 4 or 5 minutes to fucking figure it out. Offside, cool, I ain't seen it, I ain't gonna dwell on it. But like I said, Saka in that first half wasn't getting any luck. Switched it up, created a chance for Martinelli. Lewis Skelly switched it up, took on a man, made a chance, beautiful chance, probably our best chance. Martinelli misses it. Second half, Rice picks it up. There's space to run into, runs into that space, plays it out wide to Trossard. First, second touch, not good enough because it's taking him on his weak foot. But it's still a good left-footed effort. Donnarumma, good low save. It was going in. Cool. But you see how Saka, Lewis Skelly, Declan Rice, you see how they had moments and they took advantage, even if it is just 1 or 2 moments in the game. And it caused something. Odegaard did nothing. Nothing. And I'm watching him in that second half, the last 20 minutes, and he's not on it. When you need your captain, when you need creativity, he's not on it. And when he got the ball, which he didn't really want in the first fucking place, it was safe. Taking 3 touches to pass to the same player he could have fucking passed it to within 1 touch. Slowing shit down, heads all over the place. If you're injured, fucking get fit. Because I have heard injections, I have heard he's not, 100% game to game. Great, cool, it's having an effect. I like that mentality. You got to not continue playing. It's a massive club. You want to win major honours. A knock shouldn't be keeping you out. But if that knock is affecting you the way it seems like it's affecting Odegaard, if it is a knock, am I making excuses? If it is a knock, then figure something else out. Not with 2 minutes left at home to PSG. Hey, let's put Ranieri in the 10. Or let's put Saka up top. Furious. Performance 1 out of 10. Fans 1 out of 10. What else do I need to rate? Mikel 1 out of 10. Everything's a 1 out of 10 tonight. Everything's a 1 out of 10. No plan B, no proactivity in substitutions, regardless, even if it's Tierney coming on to swing some balls into the box. Anyway, hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Show Proton some love. I'm gonna go live tomorrow at some point. And I'm still gonna go Paris. Ain't got a ticket. I still think we can do it. More fool me. More fool me.